Starmie is an amazing card, but with Mythical Island introducing so many new cards, it's taken a back seat. You still see Articuno being played, you still see Greninja being played, you still see other meta decks like Mewtwo being played, but Starmie is a deck which just doesn't show up as much anymore, and I don't know why. Paired with Luminion, you get a deck which I like to call God Usopp, because it is the world's greatest sniper. Now guys, I do upload Pokemon Pocket content every day, if not every second day. So if you do enjoy this video, please do not forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel for the next one, and hit the notification bell and enjoy the video. So I have affectionately called this deck God Usopp. It consists of 8 Pokemon and 12 trainer/item cards. We have 2 Staryus with 2 Starmies and 2 Finians with 2 Luminions. Nothing else. For supporters, we have 2 Misties, 1 Giovanni, 1 Sabrina, 1 Blue, and 2 Professor Oaks. Then I include 2 Potions, 1 X Speed, and 2 Pokeballs. Now you can take some liberties here and change things up. You might want 2 Sabrinas, you might want 2 Giovannis, you might not want Blue, but this is a mix that I have found works quite well. And the other one you could probably live without is an X Speed, but the X Speed is very good before you have a chance to evolve Staryu and Luminion, because in the early game you might need to flip your strategy really quickly subject to what you draw, so saving that 1 energy can really help you out in the long run. Now there's not much to say about Starmie, it is just a really damn good card. The Starmie EX has 130 HP, which isn't amazingly high, but it's still pretty solid, and it does 90 damage with Hydro Splash for only 2 energies. And the best part of this card is easy to get going. It is a 2-stage Evo, it does a lot of damage, it does more than even Aerodactyl, and it has no retreat cost, which is a very important factor to why this Pokemon is so good. Not only can you switch this out for free, but it does give you a lot more tactical play. Now the partner in crime here is Luminion, who has the attack Aqualina. Aqualina does 50 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, effectively allowing you to snipe their bench Pokemon before they can either evolve them, or if they've retreated that Pokemon from the field to the bench, you can take them out. Now Misty is still a very important card. Even though Starmie and Luminion only require 2 energies, landing a turn 1 Misty if you do get turn 1 can seriously push the game into your favor. Late game Misty can also be useful if you do need to speed set up a second Starmie or a second Luminion. If you can land the heads, Misty is just such a nice boon to this deck. Now depending how your opponent sets up their starting hand, that might influence whether you start your Staryu or Finian on field, if you have a choice. If you've only drawn into one, then generally you just have to go with what you draw. But if you do get both, you can actually pick and choose which one suits the situation you're in. For example, if they only have 1 on-field Mon and no bench Pokemon, then Finian is probably a bad idea, because as soon as they say Finian, they know, okay, I'll leave my bench bare because they actually can't do anything. And the beauty here is, both Starmie and Luminion can be good in both the early and the late game, so there's quite a bit of crossover here. The other thing is, with only 8 Pokemon in the deck, it's very easy to get your second Starmie and or Luminion set up. So you can definitely have a lot of the time 2 Starmies on the go, which is just such a strong combination with the no retreat cost. Right, I mean, let's get into some games. This is live, I'm not doing a retrospective commentary, so I'm actually playing these games. So let's see how we go. Okay, we got turn 2, which is nice. We start Finian. If we can Pokeball into our Staryu here, that'd be nice, because we have a pretty good starting hand. Farfetch. Okay, this might be the Hitmonlee Marshadow deck. If Farfetch is coming out in the fighting deck. We'll see. Marshadow is an interesting one for me. It's kind of nice because I can snipe it. Okay, they're loading their bench, despite me showing them Luminion, which is interesting. What I'm going to do here is Misty my bench Finian. If I can land this, that'll be pretty good for me. Okay, give me 2. Nice. That's big. Because now what I can do is energy into the on-field. And we can get the switch out next turn. All right, Aerodactyl's gone down. That's fine. See, I was kind of worried about that. So now we can Evo our bench Finian, and we're fine. I can even preserve my energy now. That's nice. All right, so we can go Luminion here. We can go into this. We can X speed out. Have a second fully set up Finian. Right, now we can start aqualining. Obviously the problem here is like I'm a pretty big disadvantage just because Aerodactyl is going to be quite chonky. So we pretty desperately need to draw into our Starmie to have a chance here. All right. I'm sure they've got a leaf for an X speed, and that wouldn't surprise me. Marshadow goes down. Okay, this is a pretty normie Aerodactyl deck. Probably not running Hitmon. It's fine. I'm not so sure what they're doing here. All right, if we can draw Starmie, that's good for me. Or Staryu rather. Okay, that's huge. That is actually huge. All right. So what we're going to do here is energy up. I'm going to get more damage into Aerodactyl to put the pressure on. All right, we get another 50 into Aero just to prevent any healing. He will come in and kill me next turn though. I think the best play is still to get damage into Aerodactyl in case they have any potions or blues. If he comes on and kills me, we're going to kill him in Retribution. And then Starmie comes on. If Marshadow revenges Starmie, he can't kill me and we kill Marshadow. Yeah, so this should be a pretty good play. We should be pretty chill here. I think we have the advantage here. I just need to put my Finian on field because I don't want to get baited into not being able to involve Starmie on field. So we have to definitely put Finian on and retreat off. I can't like... You can't... You have to remember Aerodactyl's ability here. So we go for the Evo. We're going to take out the Aerodactyl. Okay, we retreat out. Because Marshadow can't one-shot us and he's got no energy, so we're in a pretty good spot here. And then we can just Luminion down. Probably no point healing. And we get the Hydra. We get the kill on Aerodactyl. That's 2 points for us. Marshadow can't kill us in one turn, so that's put Mew down or they lose the game. So we're in a good spot. They might just be stubborn and good. Yeah, there we go. Easy. Nice. So there we go. Perfect. We had the Luminion dealing the early damage to Aerodactyl, which put them in an easy situation for us to kill. And then Starmie comes in, and Starmie is just too strong. That 130 HP is too high for Marshadow to deal with, so it was a nice clean game and an easy win. Perfect. Deck working as intended. Now, running the 8 Mons, like, you are a bit vulnerable if you don't draw into that Staryu/Starmie. Because it's very easy for them to play around Luminion, but... there is, I had thoughts about including Articuno in this deck, like maybe a couple of Articuno EXs or even a couple of non-Articunos, just something up front. Obviously you could go for like a Drudigan, but I think that's kind of overdone and not particularly useful here because you know, playing around Drudigan's pretty like trivial and easy now too. But yeah, all in all, like, you know, it feels pretty good. Okay, we got turn 2, which is nice, but we are facing an electric deck, so this is going to be quite interesting. And we got the Staryu and the Starmie starting hand, which might be what we need to get the W here. Hopefully we can get in our Luminion and a Misty too, just to really get us going. This is probably Pika? Yeah. I mean, the real problem here is that I can't take out this Pika unless I draw my Giovanni. So if we can draw a Geo, that'd be very helpful. Basically, get a smack off with Staryu, take him to 100, and get Giovanni, and we can finish him off with Starmie. Otherwise, this is going to be pretty tough for us. But if we can get that Luminion too, we can snipe Pikachu while he's on the bench. And this is kind of where Luminion's kind of good, because Pikachu is always going to be retreating to the bench relatively low. But this is going to be a very hard match for us. We're going to have to play this perfectly to have a chance. Getting turn 2 here is giving us a chance. To be honest, if we got turn 1, I think we would be absolutely screwed. Okay, that is... that is so frustrating. It's so rare to see a red card, and for it to actually work... like to really screw you over is kind of insane. At the same time, I mean, we get 2 Oaks, so, you know, as long as we can draw back in the Starmie, we do have a lot of draw power, which is good. Alright, second Staryu. Alright, if we can just draw back in the Starmie, we'll be okay. Potion, X speed, alright. Okay, I mean, we get 3 more cards next turn, and we only have 11 cards, so we have a 3 in 11 chance of drawing Starmie. So that's pretty good odds. But we're going to have to draw it. If we could draw Starmie Giovanni, that would be like literal perfection. I'm probably going to throw my Sabrina our next turn as well, just to kind of... well, it depends what we draw. It depends what we draw, absolutely. Okay, he's going into the Zappy, so we might retreat into the Zapdos for the next speed, potentially. Oh, dude. Oh, God, I wish we had Giovanni so bad right now, man. I wish we had Giovanni so bad right now, dude. We could just take him out. What does Sabrina do for me here? Not much. Getting Pika to 10 HP is really good, because then I can go for the finish with Luminion if we can draw into that too. Another Finian. Alright, let's just clear this, because that's going to be useless. Alright. Get the 90 down. Zappy's going to come in, and he's going to be a problem if he does roll big into us. We just need to draw into Starmie or Luminion, but we do still have a bunch of bloat left. We got 2 Misties, Giovanni. We have, yeah, we have a bit left. This is gonna be quite interesting. I mean, we're in a pretty good spot relative, but you know, He's sacking Pika? Okay, that is wild. I actually go for the Sabrina here, honestly. Because if I go for the Sabrina, Pika's on the bench, Luminion can finish him off. Yeah, this is a bit awkward. So if I kill Pika, I get the 2 points. Zapdos comes in, rolls the 150. I can take the kill with my Staryu or my second Finian. That is an option. Take the kill on Pika with them. And then he can only take that out. But then I'm giving him a point advantage. Whereas if I go for the Sabrina and he brings in second Pika, he has to burn something. Let's go for it. Let's be cheeky. I gotta play to win. This is, I mean, I'm gonna be leaving it to RNG, so. And potentially I can kill both bench Pikas with Luminion. So let's see what happens. I mean, he has to roll 3 heads with Zappy. He has to roll 3 heads with Zappy here. Leaving up to fate a little bit. Taking the 2 points here wouldn't really help me because I would be in an equally bad position. I think we have to just pray he only rolls the 1 to 2. If he's got a Giovanni, that would be very, very smart by him because Giovanni secures a kill. Okay. So now we need 1. We need 1 heads. If he rolls 2, we're dead. It's just where it's up to the coin flips, man. It's out of my hands. This is just a hard game for us. Okay. Okay. Nice. That's huge. So what we can actually do here, I think we retreat out into Luminion, Misty into our Finian. Damn, unlucky. All right. Then we take out Pika. All right, that's 2 points. Now we just need, this is still going to be hard. We need to draw into Luminion, our second Luminion next turn. I mean, if it's Sabrina's me, we just put in our second Staryu. That's not a problem. If he rolls 1 heads here, though, we're chilling. Okay. Just 1, baby. Just 1. Just 1. Just 1. Just 1. Easy game. Nice, dude. Zapdos RNG. And we win. Pika's dead. GG's. You love to see it. Luminion about to snipe the bench, man. The sniper, dude. Ah, dude, what a great bloody deck. What a fun deck. What a fun card. The third game, I had absolutely bricked draws. You can see my hand absolutely terrible. I couldn't draw a basic Pokemon to save myself. It took until turn 5 to draw my Luminion, but it was too late. I mean, look at my opponent's bench and field. They're completely built and I have nothing. What you got for me this time? Level 33. Someone with battle experience, please. But nice to find something different. Not another Greninja deck, please. Okay, maybe we get a Mewtwo. Ugh. Suboptimal starting hand. Suboptimal starting hand there. Okay. Versus Mewtwo, cool. Very scary start, though. Also, turn 1 is a pretty gigantic disadvantage, so we'll see what happens. All right, Staryu comes down. Not even a Misty, man. Not even a Misty. Can't really do too much here. We're just going to start attacking next turn. No Rolts yet is a promising sign, at least. Okay, see, now Luminion would be very nice to have. Okay, this is fine, because we can X-Speed on. Get Mewtwo low. I mean, Mewtwo is not a great target. Actually, I probably want a Sabrina here. This guy's whole point, like the whole purpose of this Mewtwo is to take hits and give away like nothing. If I can get this guy down, that puts me in a strong position to take him out with Luminion in the late game, which could secure me a win. Let's get 90 down here. I mean, he's still out of range, so that's kind of crappy. But, you know, if he's going to leaf into his other Mewtwo, or he's going to sack, we'll see what happens. I mean, we're still relying on draws here. We're in a pretty awkward situation. He's going to X-Speed, burn energy. Okay, that's actually pretty helpful for me. But the reason they're doing that is because I probably have Guardian in their hand. No? Okay. All right, can we please draw into Luminion? Okay, that's really nice. Can't do much with it this turn, but now we have 2 Mons that are going to be vulnerable. All right, so he's killable with Luminion, 30 HP. Second Mewtwo is a bit high. Guardi draw here is just going to be the issue for me. All right, this is good. So what I'm going to do here is get that second Mewtwo to 10 HP. Alternatively, I can take out I can drop the Curlier. I mean, if he's got a Leaf, he can take out my Aluminium before I can kill the Curlier. That's the thing. So it doesn't really matter. I think this is still the better play. Just to really pressure. And if we can get one more turn before that becomes Guardy, please. 10 cards. He's still got 10 cards in his deck, man. Just don't draw Gardevoir there. If he doesn't have Guardy and he leafs into his built-up Mewtwo, I'm in a massive advantage. So we're in a pretty good spot here. Guardy is what he needs to win. Did he pull it? He's been awfully like aloof and slow here. Didn't pull it. Okay. Right, so we got to take out the Mewtwo on the bench. I'm sure they do. I think they just have to go for it. No, I don't. Because then I can just absolutely checkmate him. If I just take this out and keep my Luminion alive, it's just checkmate. We just do that. We're chilling. Because even if that second Mewtwo comes in and one-shots my Starmie, then we put Luminion on, we kill the bench Mewtwo. It's game. That's it. Checkmate. He gets his 2 points. That's fine. We get our 2 points from the remaining Mewtwo. That's game. Alright. GG's. Good game. Mewtwo EX taken out, dude. Y'all love to see it. Easy clap. GG's, well played. Nice. I mean, again, we got a bit lucky they didn't draw into Guardy, but at the same time, they weren't running like the new version of Mewtwo, which is very draw heavy. I didn't see any Mythical Slabs. I didn't see a Sigilith come out. So, you know, that's on them, man. That's on them for playing a non-goated version of the Mewtwo deck. But GG's, man. Some good wins there. Don't forget to subscribe if you enjoyed the video. What's up, guys? It's me, Mochi. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so I can eat.